Today I'm happy to be here as the external manager of our company. My name is Karina Ustina, and today I will talk to you about different variations of fraud in the field of immigrational services. As we know, many of our customers are highly interested in various resident permits and second citizenships, and there are a lot of dangerousities awaiting for you on this track. Usually there is a customer, you, and a mediator, let's call him physical person, an agent, that promises you certain immigrational services that should end up with you having a residence permission or citizenship of a certain country. What you certainly do is paying for these services. But as soon as you're paying your money to this agent, the most certain and most often result that you get is nothing, because this is the most popular scheme of fraud. As soon as you're paying your money, your agent, your mediator, any physical person that was contacting to you simply disappears, melts in the air like it's never been there. This is the first scheme. Well, it might be slightly updated. You might pay your funds and even get some kind of confirmation document that your package of documents was submitted to a certain official instance. However, then you have to wait for about 6 to 15 astonishing months. And then, again, you're getting nothing. Why is that so? Well, that's because either you find that your agent really never applied you to any instance and really never gathered a proper package of documents for you, or you might still be getting some papers that are supposed to confirm like things are going well, but they really aren't. And the worst type of the fraud, when again this is updated, that in the end you might even get the documents, but these documents are going to be false. This is the worst variation, because the easiest scheme is you're not wasting your time, only your money, and you're being frauded. The next scheme is you're being frauded anyway, but you're wasting a huge amount of time. And the worst thing is, well, you have already wasted a lot of time and a lot of money. In the end, plus to that, you get frauded even more, because you're going to be really troubled with having false documents. This is everything that you are surely to avoid. How is that to happen? Well, of course you have to protect yourself. You have to think. Who is your mediator? Who is your agent? The first thing, it never has to be a physical person. Your mediator should always be a company, a legal entity, because a company is an entity that is strongly bounded to a state where it has been registered, not mentioning of all various data and information registered officially, and that should be available to you, same as to everybody else, through official instances of the certain country where your deal is taking place. The next thing, contract. You cannot, and you should not, work with your mediator only on the basis of verbal settlements or telephone settlements or just the electronic documentation. Never, never, never. You should always write a contract, and it should be signed properly in an office, not any other place. It should be signed and done in at least 2, better 3 originals. One of them is surely for you to keep, the others go to your agent and also might go to some third parties if necessary. Of course, the third thing is the contract has to have all necessary information and certain points that guarantee your safety. Which is, for example, what are the conditions of services? What are the time terms of the services? Which way your contract or agreement on cooperation is to be changed, amended, or simply finished. You have to know all conditions, otherwise you can understand that a fraud is going to happen sooner or later, surely. What else would we like to say is that you need to bother on every point, because in case you do not, unfortunately, you're going to be another of hundreds, maybe even thousands of victims of the inappropriate and fraud agents in the field of immigrational services. Immigrational services is a very complex field, and usually the inappropriate agents use the possibility of your lack of knowledge in this field, because surely a lot of people cannot know various details and various legal and civil specifics of this field. How the procedure comes, how the procedure goes, how the procedure ends, what are the official instances that are supposed to take your documents and process them, for how long they usually process them. Another problem, of course, that very often official instances do not really provide enough of amount and enough of transparency of information at any time a client would like to, and this also creates a field for the people to fraud on you, because you're just not going to get this information that easy way that you would probably desire to, which is why, again, please bother on safety really strongly. Of course, we recommend you that you should research the companies that you can contact in order to ask for various types of immigrational services, and we're sure that a lot of European companies can offer that to you. So please remember about the safety, remember about our points. It should be a legal entity, no physical person. You should sign a contract, proper contract, transparent contract that includes all information, including the possibility for you to back up. And of course, be careful with transactions, be careful with documents, and please remember about the officials that might be watching you. We hope we gave you all the comprehensive information on how legal immigrational services should be really performed to you, and we can save you from really troubling situations. Please have a good day, each and every one of you. Goodbye.